Hello, my name is David Lewis, and I have the privilege of being the current president of the Society of Biological Psychiatry. I look forward to welcoming you all to our upcoming annual meeting to be held virtually April 29th through May 1st. Today, I would like to recognize the SOBP 2021 honorific awardees. These awards will be recognized virtually at the upcoming meeting. Please join me in congratulating each of these wonderful colleagues. The Educator Award recognizes an individual who has excelled in innovation and engagement in teaching biological psychiatry. Congratulations to this year's most deserving awardee, Dr. Mayada Akil of Georgetown University. Hello, my name is David Lewis. It was my great pleasure to nominate Dr. Mayada Akil for the SOBP 2021 Educator Award. Mayada is most deserving of this recognition, as she has devoted much of her career to introducing neuroscience into the training of psychiatry residents and more broadly into the practice of psychiatry. I've had the privilege of knowing Mayada since 1989 when she joined my laboratory as a research fellow after completing her research residency in psychiatry at the University of Michigan. In her years at the University of Pittsburgh and subsequently in the NIMH intramural program, Mayada's research resulted in numerous discoveries, including delineation of the neurodevelopmental trajectory of the dopaminergic system in primate neocortex, the dysregulation of the dopaminergic innervation of cortical circuitry in schizophrenia, and she conducted the first study that analyzed the impact of genetic allelic variation on neural circuit function in human brain. Mayada then moved on to her role as senior advisor to the NIMH director, which she held for a decade. She saw there a great opportunity to influence the education of future psychiatrists on a national scale. Early on, Mayada capitalized on her position to initiate the Brain Camp at Gold Spring Harbor. This highly focused and intense annual conference brings together young physician scientists in their residencies, together with leading figures in neuroscience and translational psychiatry, all with the goal of stimulating the future research in our field. Along with energizing future leaders in the field, Mayada offered the first prototypes as proof of concept that neuroscientific knowledge is not only valuable, but also highly relatable in the context of psychiatry. Her creation of NIMH training modules to be used in psychiatry residency programs across the country served to lower the barriers and enable multiple programs to deliver concrete and clinically relevant examples of how neuroscience helps in understanding and treating psychiatric illnesses. In 2014, Mayada transitioned to her current position as Psychiatry Residency Training Director and Vice Chair for Education at Georgetown, where she has put her ideas into action and continues to innovate and inspire other programs. One of my favorite initiatives of Mayada's serves as an example of her creativity in instilling depth of knowledge and greater comfort with neuroscience among psychiatry residents. She's established a program that engages psychiatry residents in teaching neuroscience to medical students when they rotate in psychiatry. These residents, of course, have to incorporate scientific knowledge more fully and are more likely to take on the educator mantle in the future. Meanwhile, this program has served as a fantastic example of how medical students can be introduced to psychiatry as brain science. Once again, Mayada has figured out an inventive way to train the trainers and to see change that will propagate across generations. Mayada has also continually brought to this undertaking a warm, engaging, culturally sensitive, highly collaborative, and generative style. She has partnered with many colleagues and organizations including the Society of Biological Psychiatry, to realize these educational goals. For these and many, many more reasons, MIATA is most deserving of the 2021 Society of Biological Psychiatry Educator Award. Congratulations, MIATA.
First, I'd like to thank Dr. David Lewis, our president, for nominating me, and the selection committee for choosing me. I've been coming to the Society for Biological Psychiatry meetings for many years now, since I was a resident. So this is my community. I don't come to only hear about the cutting-edge science, but also to see friends and colleagues. So to be recognized in this way is a real honor. Thank you. My trajectory as a psychiatrist, a researcher, and through my work at NIMH has led me to medical education with focus on neuroscience education. And I feel very lucky and privileged to have the opportunity to work with young physicians and scientists as they develop and build their careers. And I am grateful to be recognized for something that I find to be a lot of fun. I also want to recognize my colleagues on the Education Committee at SOBP. This is a group of very hardworking, dedicated, and innovative people, and I look forward to continuing our work together. So once again, thank you very much for this wonderful gift, and I hope to see you all at the meeting this year virtually and maybe even in person next year.